Notice how clean and clear that sounds. Chest condition is getting better by the hour. Fam, how you doing? Let's talk some 49ers football. Alpha Dogs 2. I'm getting every hour of the day. Fam, 49ers, right? I mean, I don't know how you feel about the team, but I'm starting to really realize how good this team could possibly be. I'm talking Hall of Famers all the way up and down through the lineup. The only problem is, with that many Hall of Famers, it took a while for them to build that reputation, so they're a little bit long in the tooth. That's the only thing that worries me, because the level of backups, they can't go down. I said last year, man, we can't have everybody go down now. What are the odds? The odds came through. We lost every damn body. But you see, that we finished with that record of 12-5. I'm going to brag about that. I'm never going to stop bragging about 2025 season 26, because the 49ers were dead meat. I'm losing. The defensive line is gone, and that's one of the reasons why the defensive pass rush just sucked last year. So the 49ers went all out to fix that this year. They may have even done overkill. We're not going to be able to keep all that talent. And how many teams lose half their coaching staff every year? You see, this organization is so, good right now. And ever since Shanahan and Lynch came in, it has gotten better and better. I know. Where's the damn Super Bowl, Ron? See, this is the thing. It makes no sense. We should have had 2 or 3 by now. It just makes no sense. So I'm thinking they're going to make sense of it this year. Lynch and Shanahan have been together for enough time now that they should know which road to take. Detour when it looks like there's a disaster ahead, guys, and find a way to get to the promised land. Teams that are beating us, they're not better. The Chiefs weren't better. The Shams were certainly not friggin' better. The Hawks might have been better. The Hawks, both times, actually. The first time the Hawks took us out, they might have been better and owned us for the next decade. Or should I say, the entire decade? And the Chiefs, escape artists. Every last one of them must be related to Houdini. God. So you see, it makes no sense. Anyway, 49ers OC Klay Kubiak briefs media on 2026 vision for wide receiver Jauan Stribling and Mike Evans. Camp started today as well. Fam, nothing but excitement for us. The Niner faithfuls going into the 2026 season. All across the roster, there have been some intriguing additions. And in your wildest imagination, did you ever think that Mike Evans would be walking around on your team? Yeah, he's 33, but there ain't no. And Mike, if we can keep him together, because he got hurt last year for the first time, 1,000-yard seasons was just he just is what he does. If I can get 800 yards out of Mike, I got plenty of firepower around him. I don't need him to get 1,012. He don't need to carry the team. But do the Mike Evans and just make sure that's going to make sure everybody else can do their job as well. But the completely revamped wide receiver room could arguably be the marquee attraction for San Francisco 2026. See that big billboard outside with that big sign out there? Who's on it? I got my boy Stribling. I got Mike, of course. I got Kirk. I got the other guy, the people around, man. You stop talking to me about Ricky Pearsall, man. I'm going to tell you about Ricky Pearsall. Ricky's going to stay out there If Ricky Pearsall gives me 10 weeks this year, he's going to the Pro Bowl. I already know. Dude, I like him. Anyway, offensive coordinator Klay Kubiak gave brief details on what the plans are for both Stribling and Evans. Yesterday, before today's 49ers Minicamp gets underway. Football time, fam! To the phones we go this evening to whoop it up about what could be one of the most all-around talented receiver rooms the Niners have had since the 2017 arrival of Lynch and Shanahan. And think about that for a minute. It's true. Man. But and by the way, Smooth and I were laughing about this on Instagram because Jauan Jennings signs a one-year deal with the Vikings for $13 million. You know, it's understandable what happened, and before he felt disrespected because he's done a great job for the 49ers. He had to play wide receiver 1 last year. And he thought he should be 20 million plus, and that was never going to happen. And so he took his show on the road to find out if anybody was willing to pay him that much money. And I think, didn't the 49ers have an offer of 17 on the table at one point? So he takes 13 from Minnie for 1 year. He signed a desperation contract. Time's running out on the season. He needs to find someplace. There's no way to have prevented that. He was hell-bent on getting paid more than what the 49ers are going to offer him, so this is what ends up happening. Hey, Michael and Nick, they're on point. Michael's probably going to be a little late. He's not quite ready for prime time, but you know what? That's okay this year. When he does come back, and at some point he is going to come back this year. He's only 21 years old. He'll heal. We got a fierce line. Michael can take a little time off. And by the way, that saves somebody's job because I don't know, they're not going to be able to keep all those defensive linemen, right? That's going to save at least one guy's job. And the guy that I'm talking about, whoever it is probably somebody we'd like to keep, but we just don't have room for him, right? So you keep him around, and even when Michael comes back, drop him down to the practice squad, and he hangs around. Because, you run out of these guys too easily. So if you can keep extras, that's what you do. And Nick, the Bosa family, genetically engineered so they can tear things up and come back 12 months later. Everybody's talking about, man, how many times you guys think Nick Bosa can take that knee out like that and continue to be Nick Bosa? He could do it again next year. And he can still come back. As long as Nick's going to be 30. So is Nick 30? Yeah, when Nick passes 30, it's going to be a little more difficult. Right now, I guess that's the way it is. So Michael and Nick on schedule. Fam, camp starts today. I don't know when a reporter's going to come in to let us know what's going on in there. You got a lightweight battle for quarterback in it. It's not Brock Purdy and Mac Jones either. It's Curtis Rourke and Adrian Martinez. Here's the thing. Since I don't follow college football as closely as I'd like to. Curtis Rourke, I didn't know he was one of Cignetti's boys. I just all I heard about him was he was good, great arm talent. I know he's a Hoosier. Those guys are good. No wonder everybody's talking about him that knows about him. Can Adrian? We're not keeping 4 quarterbacks. Who's the odd man out here? You assume that, but Adrian might be pure hell this year. Maybe Curtis ain't ready. They drafted Curtis, though, didn't they? Yeah, Adrian's gonna have a problem with that. Adrian probably he remains on standby though because he does have the most experience. So Brock P and Mackie Jones both go down. We've already seen that, and we know how that movie ends. It's not gonna happen this year. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Let me jump right on this, fam. On this because I want to hear you on this. The San Francisco 49ers surprise pick at the top of the second round that brought many a negative review with the name of wide receiver Jauan Stribling was called at the number 33 pick. which included altogether every talking head across the league. Observers labeled all 49ers day long about round two. The entirety of the round was a reach. By the way, is it anyway? Our running back Black. See, they've made him hell bent on making sure that this does not look like a mistake. So he's going to come into camp very determined. I can't wait till preseason. Kalen, that's right, Kalen Black. Yeah, this is a good thing. People are talking about him like he's just ass. Okay, get him pumped up. So the impoliteness is quieted down a bit, though. We move on. Yes, other wide receivers were ranked higher than the young man from Ole Miss on several boards. Daniel Jeremiah has said the 49ers, value-wise, had the worst draft of all 32 teams in the NFL. This is going to go on until, you know what? Even the 49ers record cannot reflect the draft class of this year because all those kids aren't going to be playing this year. 2 or 3 of them, maybe, but not all of them. So, despite all that mean mouth, the Niners haven't changed their own view of Stribling being an ideal fit in Shanahan's offense, which is key. The Santa Clara House voted, not the outside consensus, the House of Santa Clara. They graded the rookie as best blocking receiver in the draft. And you and I know how serious that is to Kyle Shanahan. If you can't block, you ain't playing on my team. Which is why in the past, I understand why you got people on the team in the first place that didn't have the blocking ability that you wanted, so you have to cut them later. It makes no sense. But you got to have that skill set to play with Kyle Shanahan. OC Klay Kubiak spoke to reporters on yesterday ahead of today's rookie minicamp and runs through Saturday football. It's time. 3 weeks from now, we're going to be saying things like, okay, he looks good. He looks really good. See, what we can't do is get over anxious about what's going on in camp, though. Kubiak outlined both the immediate and long-term expectations for Stribling as he transitions to the NFL level. He said, quote, short term, you got to go day by day with anybody, any new player. You've got to teach them the offense. They've got to learn everything from the ground up. You've got to teach them how you see the position, the fundamentals of playing wide receiver. And he's got to grow from the ground up. And I don't think any player starts above that. They've got to start there. See, Tony down under. Tony, this is what I'm talking about, man. See, whenever we have that conversation and you complain that Kyle will not let the rookies play, where are they supposed to get their experience and all that type of thing? See, you can't just plug and play in Kyle Shanahan's offense. You can't just come from the University of whatever, change uniforms, and just go. You got a lot to learn for a while. So let those kids come along slowly. Kyle's not interested in them sitting down forever. Hell, the vets that are ahead of him are going to cost too much money. If they could keep a fresh new rookie in there every other year, they would. So you got to wait. Be patient. Let him look like a 49er because that's going to take a certain amount of time. You can't just come out there and look great. How many? Yeah. You got to walk before you run. And by the way, for those loudmouth critics that are ignorant of a fact, Stribling was also one of the 49ers' 16 gold helmet prospects. That's a designation reserved for players who meet the team's highest standards in athletic ability, football IQ, and character. I do wonder, they never said Brandon Ayuk was a gold helmet person, was he? Because, hey, when you're making character judgments, can you imagine that's your job? Let's say we're a team of 3, right? We got to make character judgments. What is the questioning? How do you line that up? What kind of conversation do you have with a kid to find out where his head is now and the potential of where it is going to go awry or off the track or just get completely nuts? because the insanity Brandon Ayuk, and I call it a level of insanity, what he has done shocks me. I don't get him, and I don't understand the antics on a constant basis. But anyway, Stribling checked all the boxes throughout the pre-draft process. So for those folks who have overly judged this kid, shut up, please. That's just be quiet. All right? Kubiak went on to say, Leonard Hankinson, our receiver coach, it stood out to him right away. This guy's different. This guy's a pro. This guy's all about the right things, and you get that feel for them when you get to know them in the draft process. I haven't gotten to be around him a lot yet. I will this weekend, and I will moving forward, and I'm sure those traits will come out, and you couldn't ask for anything more than that. But it's just a starting point, Tony. I'm working you today, Tony, because I know you. But he can't come out on the field and make all the veterans sit out. Now we've got to go out there and play and grow as a player. You damn right. Get them groomed up, coach. Get them ready. That's it. Because that's how I was saying to Tony about being patient. If we see Stribling a lot before mid-October, okay, now I'm with you. Look out, look out, look out. It will probably mean, regarding his learning curve, if we could just catch a kid out there that could grasp this, defensively, it's not always that tough. Because you're pretty much going to do some of the same things you did from wherever you came from. Signals, positioning, and things like that are a little bit different. But pretty much, you, especially the 49ers defense, pin those ears back and you go. You just take apart anything, kill them all, let God sort them out, all right? That's the mindset of a defender usually anyway. But how many receivers? See, here's the thing. How many receivers have we had sitting around trying to grasp a system while becoming permanent special teams players? Cowens, everybody said last year he's ready to go before he got hurt. I don't know, man. I need to see one more receiver sitting around for 2 or 3 seasons before he gets to play. The first thing people do is blame the coaching staff. You know what? They don't want that kid to sit down. He's pissing them off too. He's probably just not learning. So, we'll see what happens this year. The visit for Stribling, now it's hope to ease him into an offensive contributor as in the short term, with a long-term goal of turning him into a versatile ultimate weapon for Brock Purdy. Well, he's 6'3", right? Is it 6'3"? Just a couple inches shorter. This is the thing, and he's excited to learn about behind. Yeah, he's really Mike Evans. He wants to soak him up. He's gonna be a sponge out there the whole time. Good. This is the thing about having Trent Williams around. That's why I said, Kyle, John, get a left tackle out there that's got a lot of potential. Let him learn behind Trent. We don't know how much longer Trent's going to be out there. Get him in there and be the Trent clone. He'll idolize Trent. He'll want to be just like him. No, you got to wait. Anyway, family, the addition of Evans gives the Niners a proven veteran presence in a wide receiver room that underwent major surgery. That's why Stribling's got time. He's got time. Mike Evans, I think Mike's only going to be with us for 1 year, though. From his contract's 1 year. 1 year, right? He's too expensive to keep any longer than that anyway, probably. But he might not be. The 49ers won a Super Bowl this year. I'll bet he will want to be a potential for a repeat. I mean, Jauan Jennings of today is walking around in a Vikings uniform. Kendrick Bourne is over in AZ prepping up. Man, Brandon Ayuk just wandering about aimlessly. I mean, that room, they just gutted it, cleaned it out. And we got everybody in there new now. Got Christian Kirk, Mike Evans. I got Ricky P. Stribling. Evans does enter his 13th season with a resume that places him among the most consistent receivers in the league. He topped 1,000 receiving yards in each of his first 11 seasons. First 11 seasons. Usually takes like a rookie a year or so to get up to speed. Not him. Came out guns blazing. Man, he missed that elite mark in 2025 due to injuries that limited his availability. That's the only thing that worries me. So if he's out, Stribling will be forced into action earlier than he needs to, because the fact is he would be Mike's backup this year. Kubiak also outlined the Niners' plan to utilize Evans and Kyle Shanahan's offense, emphasizing his insane level of competitiveness and remarkable ability to embarrass defenders. Oh, God, I can't wait till that first Mike Evans touchdown. Look at the defender, man. He had no shot at all. Evans put 6'5", and then he put 3 more feet on top of it. It was like nearly a 7-footer. I mean, it just didn't even, oh, God. Kubiak told the truth, though, when he says, quote, I mean, he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver. He's a one-on-one matchup that you can take advantage of when he's on the field. And when he's got one-on-one coverage, you want to get the ball to Mike. You feel like he's going to win. Well, yeah. And he's about as competitive as they get. He's a guy who's going to win his matchups. And it's just really cool to have that alpha type of player out on the field at that position for us. It's going to be 6-0. You know what I not like about thinking 6-0? McVay. The diabolical plot. So there's no point in playing the 49ers SoFi Stadium. So it's going to be our home game. Let's drag those guys away and let's play them on a neutral field where we don't have to use a silent count all day, where we don't have to do this, and we have the advantage, at least on a couple of aspects of the game. No, you don't, Sean. No, this is not last year. You escaped last year. In that second game, you and I both know the advantage was way, way too wide, and that's why you guys got away with what you did. You're going to pay for that, Sean. Yeah, and you're going to pay for pitching Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan does not want to be dragged to Australia in week 1. You suck. Man, that was just, you cowardly piece of, okay. Anyway, we're going to use him the way he's been used his whole career and hopefully get a few more things out of him along the way as we get him in our program. I'm talking about Mike Evans, of course. Evans gives the 49ers a veteran leader who's a red zone threat and can immediately play a major role in the offense. He does what he does. You don't have to do anything else. Plug and play, baby. Plug and play. Fam, don't know when GK will make his return to the lineup, but you know what? Look at what this wide receiver room looks like. Jake Tongas is going to build a rep. Woo! Jake's going to go wild. You know, even with the team we had last year, Tongas is one of those kind of tight ends. You know, that tight end around the league, and there's several of them. There's not a lot, but there's several of them. They're always standing in an open spot. Now, how they do that, I call it a natural talent. How in the world? We saw Jake Tongas open on many occasions and say, fam, who is that? What? Tongas. He went to school down the road. Really? Okay. That was the first time. You know, in the game against the Hawks. Didn't know what a Jake Tongas was. A few weeks later, okay, I'm a fan, guys. Who's Jake Tongas? I ain't asking that question no more. That dude finds openings and saves Brock's butt a lot, don't he? So I'm looking for Tongas to really come out of the gate hot. And fam, you know how I feel about Ricky B. Don't let Ricky B stay on the field and in games. Okay, 6 to 10 straight weeks. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to tell you right now, if Ricky P stays on the field up to 10 weeks, he will lead the team in yards. I'm just saying. We'll see. That's the plan. Fair for the two main receiving assassins, though. Stribling and Evans up on the... can you imagine lining up Stribling and Evans on the same side of the field? What do you do as a DC? Because I still got Chris McCaffrey rolling around. You don't know what he's going to do. There's so many things you can do to confuse defenses. God, this is going to be a special year. This could be the year that we make Trent Williams' touchdown dream come true, too. Maybe you're going to be able to drive a bus in the middle of the field at certain snaps. Let's just let him be eligible for a play and just throw the ball to him. You're going to get about 10 yards out. If that big monster starts moving 10 yards out, people will not be trying to tackle him. There's so many good thoughts to entertain between now and opening day. Oh! Yeah. 49er football 2026. Hey, Maddie, come on in, Maddie. Maddie, you know what this reminds you of? Maddie's got a dog, and they hang out with you. My dog, every now and then, my sister would leave the front door open, and I'd see him tear out, because you know how dogs are. They look around and see who's outside, down the street. If you're in his neighborhood, he's coming out to kick your ass. And our dog's name was Killer. Killer, you'd see him tearing out the door like the dog, you can only see the dog from an eye shot from way back. Like the dog did something to him. It's a territorial thing. Hey, well, Maddie! Oh, you know what? We had something here earlier. Well, buddy. Hey. You know, fam. Hey, Patrick Willis and John Lynch interviewed Patrick Willis. interviewed Black. That tells you a lot. Brian, how'd you know about that? I got to go check that out. I want to see that interview, too. Let me check out Matt. Matty's having I just heard Matty in the background just a little bit. Hey, Matty. Yeah. Hey, Matty, I can hear you there. There's something wrong with your connection, though. You sound really faint. That's weird. Okay. You get a pair of new earbuds or something? Or a phone? This happens a lot. Matty! Switch back to whatever you do. Whatever new, you got to stop working.
Okay, that's weird. You not hear me?
It happens, Matty. Now this is you. Yeah. It's funny. If you got some new, really high-tech equipment, for some reason this phone system, I don't know what it is. It doesn't like new tech.
Let's see. I'm using the same old stuff. Let's try a different headset.
Okay.
Does that sound better?
Yeah. The other sound was okay too. Both of them are great.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Matty, get in here, man, and tell me you've got two wide receivers now. That one's going to be the student for a few weeks, and the other one's going to be, of course, the master.
Yeah, Master Yoda in the house, right?
I'm telling you, Matty, this receiving room is going to be something like we've not seen in years. Goes all the way back to T.O. You know, it's really funny because remember when we had Randy Moss?
Boy, that's going back, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, because the thing is, this is really a loaded room. I almost went back to Rice.
It really is.
And Taylor, but that's going too far. Know.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's dig in.
Telling you, man, this is going to be a good room. I see really good things going on with this. Brock Purdy just got to stay in the pocket, like Kubiak says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, he's right. Yeah. Stay in the pocket. And, yeah, dude. We got a lot of firepower.
Targets. Yes.
Got a lot to look forward to. Oh, yeah.
Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah, you know that trash can's going to come in here every now and again.
You know, I don't ever get mad. I'm sympathetic because if you're a Detroit fan, your life is basically miserable.
Yeah, your life's almost over.
Do the Red Wings win?
I don't know.
See, if we have to think about that, you know, because you know the teams that are going to do win. Even in hockey, you hear about Boston, you hear about New York, you hear about What's funny, the Canadians lose a lot. Anyway, Manny, get back to 49ers. As far as the potential this year.
No, we'll be fine without GK for a little bit. We got Tonjes. He seems to be. I don't know.
He amazes
It's nice when
me.
yeah, feel comfortable having him out there.
Yeah,
he's not George Kittle, but it's a nice replacement.
He doesn't. Well, you know what? The 49ers can teach him how to block or get him to work on that a little harder. He'd be a formidable backup for Luke Farrell. But I think we've all had enough of Luke Farrell. I mean, Luke came in.
Yeah, I have.
With all his expectations. Luke.
Oh boy.
I mean, we've given away guys already to do a better job than you. So
yeah, no shit, literally. That's funny, dude. That's a good way to put it. That's funny. I love it.
Man. I don't know. He had a short. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a 2-year contract though. We might have to put up with him another year. That doesn't mean much. Yeah, the 49ers do get out of these things, don't they? The contracts the 49ers give out, they'll never get hurt by a contract they give a player. Well, wait a minute. Take that back. Because Gary signed, what's his name, out of Kansas City to play the other edge. I think we're finally done playing D Ford. I think we're finally through. And we just recently finished paying that contract. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Oh.
He's been gone for a while, dude.
But man,
you imagine still getting money from a team he played years ago. You're like, well, just still raking in the checks.
I wish I could find a situation like that because you're not working.
Yeah.
You're just sitting at home collecting checks
Mailbox
because that
money
was part of our deal.
Yeah, I love it. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. Oh, buddy, it's nice, man. The season's going to be upon us before we know it, dude.
It's here. I'm just. It's pretty soon. You get the Grant Cohn reports out of camp. Grant, how's he put it? Every time he does a report, the good, the not so good. I do read Grant because I want to know. I want to compare what Grant's saying compared to everybody else who's out there making observations. Matt, my uncle, will never say anything too mean about the organizations as if they've asked Matty to please take it easy on some of your evaluations of our players and what they're doing. But Grant, nobody's going to tell Grant what to do. And so Grant's going to say, if this guy sucks, he'll tell you. And so I'm into this.
There's a difference for sure. It's funny.
It's honestly kind of refreshing. It can be frightening, but still it's fun. But Matty, how many yards?
What were you saying? 4.
Now, I got first. Well, you know what? How many yards is Evans going to get this year, do you think?
It's funny you were talking about that earlier, or just before we got to talking, and you were thinking, if you got what were you saying? If you got like 800 yards out of him?
If we get 800 yards out of him this year, that will be adequate. He doesn't have to be 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. But that means the team is struggling on all fours. If I got him doing 800, I got Ricky Round at least 8 or 9. I got Kirk 700. McCaffrey's still going to pick up at least 500 or 600 yards. I'm happy with that because now that means DCs are having hell trying to stop that offense every week.
Oh, that's no shit. I wouldn't doubt it if you got at least 800 yards passing, or receiving. Sorry. But I'm thinking at least 7.
Yeah. Because he is 33. He's coming off injury year. We could be wrong, and I hope we are. But the expectations really shouldn't be too high. Too lofty could be. Seth Thero says 1,000 seems average for a top receiver distributed by a 4,000 average. About 4,000 average quarterback. How Brock's going to love him, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it kind of feels, even though it's not the same position, it feels a little bit like the McCaffrey situation when we got him. People were giving us all sorts of shit. He's too old. He's injury prone now. He's this and he's that, and he's not going to work out.
They did say that.
Well, look how that worked out. I just have a feeling it's going to be very similar.
God, that'd be
fresh team.
Woo!
Fresh locker room, fresh coaches.
We're week 9. Well, Mike Evans has exceeded expectations. He's at 1,200 yards, and the 49ers have 3 weeks to go before the season's over. Whoa!
And they've already beaten the Seahawks twice.
Oh, no! Oh, shucks. Of course, we're having way too much fun. The clock kicked out on us. Matty?
Yeah, that's how it goes, dude. I always look forward to talking with you, my friend.
I always can't wait to talk to you, Matty. So, if you look at Matty's Instagram and looking out, he's living out in paradise. Matty, you ought to put your Instagram address. You'll have more followers that love to look at that scenery, man. And you and the family.
Yeah.
We're going to go back.
I'll see if I can post it up. All right, buddy.
All right. Talk to you.
I'll catch you soon, bro.
What's today? Hey, I'll see you Sunday.
Sunday. All right, bro.
All right. All right, man.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you, too. Hey, yo, Lorenzo. That Dallas Cowboy supporter, the man who loves the state of Texas like nobody else.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, Lorenzo, man, I'm just sitting here huffing and puffing.
You mean that one team that's won, what is it, 2 games since their last Super Bowl playoffs? That team?
Maybe.
Fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo. It was having a good Friday night, damn.
Hey, Matty, it's like, I mean, Rizzo, we're looking at like, I don't know if we're appreciating enough the fact that wide receiver room is going to be cooking this year. All we need to worry about is if Brock has enough time to cook. He's got to have, because already Kubiak said, I need a Brock in the pocket this year. And I know he does a lot of great scrambling around and things like that. But he's going to miss people downfield if he's running around. I said, hey, Klay. Okay, the offensive line going to be able to protect him because he can't stay there just for the sake of staying there. He will be killed. So, but he's got receivers galore. Yeah. He does have weaponry. He could stay in that pocket and just deal if he could just get a chance.
I think one of those rookies is going to shine.
Which one? Which one you like?
When we drafted.
Stribling.
Yeah, I think so.
That's just, but the first
like George kind of like a big George. That one.
Wait, no, you're talking. I'm talking about the guy, the kid
offensive lineman.
Round. Oh, offensive lineman. Hey,
Yeah, you're talking about how to protect. Yeah,
I can't. I know you're talking about that. What's his name? He may not be ready early on. Maybe a little. I mean, he could be another Dominic Pony if we could get him up to speed for that left guard position.
Either him or that fast guy, Enrique, whatever that name.
Oh, I was talking about Enrique. Yeah.
One of those. One of those two. I bet you. One of them's got to shine.
We got Robert Jones.
Yeah.
I think that's what Kubiak. So, they picked up Robert Jones because he's really solid from Miami as far as blocking. Now, he got hurt, but Robert Jones is a badass when it comes to keeping people off your quarterback. If he can get that done on the left side and Trent's over there too, I believe Brock will have time to throw that ball.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Then we got faster guys too, so
Yeah, and then there's that.
So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the highlights of that running back, Black. Geez, that guy's something else.
He's moving them feet, don't he?
I won't tell him you were laughing at his short legs.
Honestly, that's the thing. I mean, there was some, but you know what makes them look short? They're so wide. Look at them thighs. Thighs look like 2 fire hydrants below that body. That's 500 pounds.
You wouldn't think, you wouldn't think he could squat 500 when he runs that smooth too,
Oh, that's the other thing. You should be a little tight. So he's a freak.
Yeah, so we got some freaks on this team, for sure.
Lorenzo, you know what it's like?
I like
to hit a man with that kind of power in his legs.
And fast. He's pretty fast too. He's not slow.
And he's not. And if he hits that knee on the side of your helmet, you can hear that famous noise every ball player's heard.
Yeah, because he's just fast enough,
Yeah,
he gets fast. I was watching him. He looks solid,
I
I
think he's gonna
like
be
the
okay.
interviews of all these guys. They all seem to have a pretty good head on their shoulders, you know.
Bernard's made
So,
sure. Character is something they judge players on before they
yeah,
draft them. So, you know.
yeah. And, you know, the worst thing is BA had good character, supposedly. You know, I mean, Dennis Green endorsed him. You know, where Dennis Green was coaching him at Arizona.
No, it wasn't
That's
Dennis
kind of
Quaid. It was Herm.
was it not Dennis?
It was
Herman Edwards,
Herm
yeah, Herman
Edwards. Yeah.
Edwards, Herman Edwards,
I'm
yeah,
still mad
one
at.
of the,
You know what?
yeah,
I need to be mad at Herm about that. Damn.
yeah, because, but you know, I mean, Ayuk was good, but anyway, about enough about Ayuk. But yeah, I like our team this year. Fast, quarterback's looking good, everybody's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see our defense. Damn,
I
our
know, right?
defense is
We
solid.
talk about the offense,
Man.
but that defense is ooh. We're gonna see from the first
It's like
game too.
we almost have like two complete defenses, you know. When you think about it, look at the linebackers we got.
Well, good, because
You know,
people are
linemen,
going to
got
get
two
hurt.
full rotations. Yeah, yeah, but there's, you know, there's like about, you know, you're lucky to make that team this year.
See,
You're gonna have to cut some good guys, you know.
oh, that worries me because then we'll say later
Yeah.
on, we'll say, I wish we would have kept what's his name if somebody gets hurt.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah, because the Hulk is even in danger of making this team or not, you know.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's how solid their D line is right now, you know.
And that
So,
means we'll
I
never
like it,
have gotten to see him play.
but I'm betting he'll make it. That's a lot of D linemen. They've got a lot, Rombo.
And you
No?
need to keep some on the practice squad, you know. So, and give him a
But then
chance
you
to get
get
up there.
poached too. In Seattle, be poaching them, but
and
they
I
don't have
think-
cheating Pete up there anymore. So they
I
don't
know,
really,
sitting out in the parking lot in
they don't-
disguise.
Yeah,
You know, that's why
so I think we're
that's
all
why.
right.
That's why he didn't play last year. You look, 49ers gave some extra money at the end of the year. You know that, right? Well,
Yeah, they gave him some bonuses just so to keep him on the team.
because he did
you
such
know,
a great
just to
job
keep him around.
in practice.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see Bosa. Bosa got to shine 1 year. Bosa, give us 1 freaking year. You know,
All pro. Watch.
without injury. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
All
like,
Nick
like
needs is a year off
2019.
sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he comes back strong. Yeah, defensive
And
player of the
hungry.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited again, Rombo.
You need to be, because this team is. I just all we worry about, Lorenzo, is how can they stay on the field, because they're not kids anymore. So can they stay on the field?
Yeah,
If they can, ain't nobody gonna beat that team. I don't
Yeah,
care
'cause
how
Ro-
stacked the Hawks are. They ain't beating that team if they're healthy.
that'd be a good, solid game. That's gonna be a good game right there.
Mhm.
I think we'll kick their ass though, but because they lost some players too. You don't replace a running back like that.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can't go to the Super Bowl and
you-
not take
you-
some casualties. Yeah, they lost some people. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah,
And the reason, where does Kenneth Walker go? He goes to Kansas City. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so everybody's pretty much got a whole new team, so you can't really say, can't be firing Shanahan after the draft.
So
So
look at that.
we're solid. We're solid all around.
Rock.
Safety. The safeties are going to benefit from the pass rush.
I know people crying about that all the time. But we got to go, fam.
Yeah.
I'll be back Sunday.
All right. Yeah, Ronbo. Yeah, that old, that fucking team. Fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You
Guys,
too.
bang, bang, and all that. Later.
Darn. Ooh, God, this team is exciting. Okay. Oh, you know who also believes. Donut and T. Get in here.
Yes, man. You know we always been gone for a while, but we like
Yes.
to come back in style.
I know.
And one thing I want to say before I get to entertaining things, first of all, to all the 3 coaches in the NFC West, I'm going to let you know that we come in 3 ways: long, hard, and frequent. And we ain't coming with no bull crap, because we coming with the right, a left, and an uppercut jab to overtake the NFC West. And on that Ronbo and Faithful, we got one thing to say. We got, hey, 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 hey. We say we woke up this morning and we got out of bed, had a big old cup of coffee to fill our head. We got some draft picks and that is a fact. Everything looking good. What's up with that? Woo!
Ooh, wee.
What's up
Oh,
with
what's
that?
up with that?
What's up
Oh,
with
what's up
that?
with
We say,
that? Ooh, wee. Oh,
What's up
what's
with
up with
that?
that? Oh,
What's up
what's
with
up with
that?
that?
John, Rich, you did your thing. You got the hat. You got the pimping.
What's up with
With
that?
that?
What's
Oh,
up
what's
with
up with
that?
that?
Shanahan, we believe you did the damn thing.
What's
What's
up
up
with
with
that?
that?
What's up
What's
with
up with
that?
that?
Offensive defense and the Federal special teams. What's up
What's
with
up with
that? We
that?
say, what's
What's
up? Hey,
up?
Faithful, this is the year. We say Super
What's
Bowl or bust, so
up?
we say what's up with that. I say, Faithful, how you doing today? I say, I hope your day is a grand day. It was the first day of mini camp, but I tell you, we gonna be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Faithful?
Hi, Faithful.
I put me right back in church on Sunday afternoon. Reverend Simpson, and he put his
Hallelujah.
hand on the side of his face while he was going into them tones, and the sweat is just rolling down his face. Let me hear you say, Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hey,
Oh
Donut,
man.
how you been doing, man?
Man, we're doing well. We're doing great. We sitting up here eating on some triple style wings. You understand? We thinking about the Seahawks. We want them down. We're thinking about the Arizona Cardinals. Get them down. And if the schedule comes out, no matter if we get the
14th.
Falcons or any other team that's a bird, we getting them down right now. That's what we talking right now.
Get a
Everything is
grub
good.
on them birds.
Mm. Hey, we
Hot
got.
sauce on the side too, Chris.
Oh God, yes. You can't do without hot sauce.
Barbecue sauce to dip.
The mission revenge is on, man. Especially the Shams. The Shams just whooped us like stepchildren. Remember that? Ain't nobody gonna forget that.
Oh yeah.
And the Seahawks
Oh yeah.
did too in that playoff game. That was embarrassing. So the 49ers got them both marked on the calendar.
And that's the thing about it, Ronbo. That's what I love about the situation. Although, most of us cried at the time and most of us
I
were
know I
feeling
did.
bad when it was over. But when it's all said and done, I looked at Tanisha, I was like, you know what? We got the mother duck pluggers in the first round of the fight. You understand me? Beginning of the season. So we got something to look forward to. You understand me? So yeah. That's what we on right now.
You're right. I bet they give us the Seahawks within the first 4 weeks. Because we start the season off with the
You know what,
Shams.
though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we already know as I like to bring in a special guest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hold on. Let me answer this door right quick. Hold on, Faithful.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Ronbo, Faithful? Hey, we coming out from the Outback right about now. We understand that you guys play through the Shams, the Lambs, or the Scrams, or Scammers. I don't know what you want to call them, but I do believe that you guys will be victorious as we're going to have shrimp on the barbie for lunch, and we're also going to have some nice, good, authentic wine that's out there, and we're going to have a pint with good old Tony, where we'll find them, and everything is going to be okay, Faithful. Keep your heads up, keep riding, and I got to catch the flight back to Australia. We'll see you in the kickoff, Faithful. See you, Ronbo. Love your show.
Hey, Tony, I'll look for your call later. Tony is a character, ain't he? I love
Oh,
this.
yes.
Ah,
But what I do like to say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I killed a little bit of time, but let's get to the situation. Let's get to the meat. I was talking to an intelligent young man, you know what I'm saying? And we came to the agreement collectively that a lot of picks was wasted in the past. Trey Lance situation, we all know that. But that time has passed, Faithful. Last year, we'll see how they do this year. They should be better. They all in full strength, ready to go. And this year draft picks, I am so proud. The undrafted free agents we signed is going to be monsters. I'm so proud. And even though, what's that man, Height? You understand me? The edge rusher.
Minio.
I don't care if he is the smallest D lineman on the squad. He is going to get it in, Ronbo. When he set the corner and they gonna miss him, right? And when he eye on the quarterback, he gonna do like the military or the service dogs do. He gonna put the claws on him, put the bite on him, and slang his body around and drag the quarterback down with him.
I'm telling you.
I've
Romelo's
seen
quick.
that happen a lot this season.
And by the way, fam, your average offensive lineman is slow. I seen a tape with him and Lomu, Bama playing Texas Tech. Is he Texas Tech? The dude had no shot. Romelo rolled around him. I think one time I seen him do a complete 360 around his body. Nobody can stay with that kid. Oh, he's quick.
Yeah. Oh, man. And, the low center of gravity is going to work in his favor, you know what I'm saying, against the, real tall offensive lineman out there. Right. He got the moves to do so. But the running back, I do love the running back who we got. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very good. If everything works out like I think it will, Ronbo, this should lighten up the load. Not should, it will lighten up the load with CMC, and it's going to work out well in the playoffs because if CMC get the load lightened during the season, by mid-playoffs or by the NFC Championship, he's going to be in mid-season form when it comes to breaking people over because he's not overwhelmed with being hit, not overwhelmed being used. That man training alone is going to take him through the season. You understand me?
Yeah,
this other running back environment that we got to go for the guard position, and one of the guards can, hey, I'm so excited for the squad, offensively, defensively, and those who don't make offensive defense, they're going to play special teams. They're going to be mad because they're going to get less playing time, and they're going to be a monsters and beasts and some dogs. And, man, we're going to be throwing a lot of high sauces and a lot of celebrations this season, faithful. If you're not excited, you don't like football, and you're not a 49er fan.
This team is to be excited about. Hey, don't it? But can you see the competition? We got some bodies now. You got Mustafa. You got CMC. You got Caleb Black. This dude, I want to see all three of those guys in the gym and see what kind of weights they be stacking on the bar. You go to the gym and you watch the steroid boys over in the corner, and they got like warming up with 225 on the bench, and then they start stacking on. Then you see about 4 or 5 plates on each side, and they're getting under there. And one says, "Come on, man, come on, you wussy, get to me!" I'm always laughing because I say, "Man, y'all gonna fool around, kill yourself." And you know what? Everybody in there's gonna walk out.
On that wall to see that, because man, it's gonna be nice, Ronbo, and I'm excited. And I'm considering I'm not going to put nothing on John Lynch. I love that man. If you know since day one, Mr. Shanahan, hey, coach these boys up. Now you can do your thing. Mr. Brock Purdy, the head of the snake, and Brock we trust. It's time to Brock and roll. You have enough targets to play with that's tall enough, fast enough, and strong enough with hands. You got Mike Evans on one side. You got the rookie Stribling, and you got your boy Pearsall fighting for the other side. Now, whoever don't make the other side, they got them in the slot. You did? Then you got people behind them. Oh, you got Kittle. You got Tunges. You do have the 2 running backs. You got the silverback that's well signed and ready to go. And you got your boy Puny with a lot of draft picks to work with. Fred Warner defense, I ain't got to say nothing. All I got to say, stay healthy week by week and let the season run its course, faithful. Let it run its course.
Only thing we got to worry about Brindle in the middle. But you know what? I don't know. They've got some people in camp. Somebody could make Brindle sit his little lightweight self down because he's too small. Okay. I got Bob Jones. His name is Robert Jones, but I call him Bob Jones. Bob Jones at left guard. Jones is a bad man. He is not. He will protect. If I don't know about the run, but he will protect. I got Pony on the right side. People don't like McKivitz, but they don't understand. McKivitz is one of the better right guards or right tackles in the game. Last year, it's not me saying it because I look at him and get mad too. But against others, he ain't bad.
Oh, yeah, I give you that. But it's all about Brock Purdy knowing the targets and, getting the ball out on time. And I think McKibbin to give him the time he needs. You know what I'm saying? If everybody else has handled business, especially when it comes to single action, and they ain't got to double team nobody. McKibbin is not. He's not trash. He trash. You understand me?
I know exactly what you mean. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But he's got us to where we need to be the last couple of seasons. You know what I'm saying? Let's not sleep on him. And the durability is there. Let's just say that. You understand me? So all you can do is get better, faithful. We'll see when training camp starts. We'll see when the season starts. It's all the competition, and whoever wins it, make the best man win in all positions. And be ready to go, faithful. Be ready to cheer, man.
All right. and let's not have no 2 month lags. Y'all got to get back into this week. I'll be back Sunday looking for y'all, both of you.
You know what? We just got to Sunday.
Put it on the calendar. Look, we're gonna
write it down. There you go.
We got to make it back with me to Sunday.
DT. Love y'all to death. We'll see you Sunday.
Definitely,
Ronbo. Love y'all, faithful. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your time.
And please be good. If you can't be good, be good at it.
TT, night fam.
Good night.
Dan John.
Hey, Ronbo.
Dan John.
Was that the what's up with that family?
That's them. That's Donut and Tanisha.
I love them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have said, like, everybody knows them by that. Tanjon, listen, we're gloating, and we're going to gloat all the way to the Super Bowl because there's going to be times during the course of this year we're going to say, man, we saw this coming. 49ers got the most highest scoring offense in the league, fam. The 49ers, and what remember they said about Kalen Black? Kalen Black is leading the leagues in rushing yards, even against Christian McCaffrey. Can you imagine that, though? Christian McCaffrey's got, like, let's say week 6, right? McCaffrey's already at 600 yards. Kalen is at 620. See, that would be like Knuckles and Sonic in Detroit. You know, a lot of these teams used to have these great dual running backs. Maybe this is our year, Dan John. Maybe.
It is. And we're going to shock the world. I mean, listen, everybody got their little brute football players and stuff, and not to put these rookies down and stuff like that, but I've watched the rookies play, practice today, and baby, they on fire. They hungry. And I love
footage? It. You saw footage of the rookies out there working out?
I saw some footage. Yes, I did. Who's number 15? Whoever number 15 is, honey, that boy know how to catch a football.
That's Stribling.
Yeah.
Stribling was looking good. Stribling took.
He was catching that. They was throwing the football almost behind him. That boy sat there and just caught it with his toe off his hat. So, good catch.
He took JJ's number. As soon as you said 15, I know exactly who you're talking about. Stribling. He's out there looking good, was he?
He looks very good. I'm just so amazed. And and I can't wait to see Kaylon Black. I just can't wait. I really can't. This is I told everybody trust the process, you even got Chase Senior trying to backtrack on what he was saying. First he was mad and cussing like a sailor. Now he over here, he benched 450 and da 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 da. I was like, yeah, you backtracking, Chase. Come on, Chase. But I'm excited. I'm counting them days down too. Just like the 415 brothers. I'm counting them days down. And I'm about to start designing. I work with my hands and do craft. I'm start designing some 49er stuff, some 49er fan stuff called fans.
Remember that? That's right.
Fans.
You and one other person.
Yeah. And I'm telling you one thing else. Jauan Jennings decided so this is what happened. He could have stayed with the Niners. They offered him $4 million, whatever. I think it was, I don't know. They offered him something that probably wasn't enough, I guess. And he went to
Jauan Jennings.
He went to the Vikings.
Oh, you mean the 49ers
I don't know
offered?
yeah, but I think the Vikings offered him, I think I don't know, $1 million or $2 million, something like that. But he went to the Vikings. And so I was like, okay, well, let him go. So, because guess what? You're going to mess around. You're going to find out grass ain't green on the other side. And you're going to want to cry your ass back. You're going to want to dye your hair red again and come back over here. That's all.
No, but Tanjan, he's going to dye it purple. Him and Dennis Rodman. No, Tanjan, the problem was
probably dyed purple.
that he thought
Purple
the
and gold.
49ers, we lose how many players? Remember, Eric Armstead thought he was being disrespectful when the 49ers made an offer to him. See, he didn't realize he couldn't get paid 20 plus mil from anybody in the league, and he didn't believe it. So JJ said, well, I'll see about that. So he runs out here, and he's been out until just the other day. He finally got signed. But the 49ers would have gave him 13. In fact, I think the 49ers' last offer was 17. So
and I believe it's going to be more. It's more than what the Vikings is offering him. But it's too late now.
Well, it would have been, yeah. But the Vikings are offering gave him 13 the other day. So he's a Viking now. And I guess we'll see him later. I don't think we have the Vikings on our schedule.
No, he was signed to a 1-year contract anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going to see. Yeah.
Well,
then we're going to hear him on the news again, crying about coming back to the Niners. So, sometimes they got to go get spanked a little bit when they leave the house. You know what I'm saying?
If he has a bad year, he's got a real problem. So he's got to. But look who he's playing with. He's playing with Justin Jefferson and that other wide receiver. Both of them are good. They're going to get most of the shots. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just going to miss his attitude, though. See, his attitude worked with the Niners.
Boy. I used to love
people want to beat him up and everything. Yeah. Always starting fights.
I mean, really making people mad. I mean, you remember when people come after him, they didn't care if they got thrown out of the game. I'm killing this dude. You can see it in their eyes. God, man, what did he say or do to you to make you that mad? God.
To me, listen, in defense of Jauan Jennings, okay, no, his dumb ass went to the Vikings. Could have stayed with the Niner Empire. But I will say this. It's just too many sensitive ass dudes out here. I mean, I don't know where their daddies were, but you let words make you that damn angry that you want to kick someone in the jewels and stuff. You're not a man. I'm sorry. You're just a male.
And you got caught. And I forgot what happened. I think he got fined and suspended.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, because when you have feelings and you can't control your emotions. See, I don't believe guys in football games should be having emotions. You shouldn't have no damn emotions. You should go out there, play the game, whoop a little butt, and then leave. If you lose, fall on your sword. And accept the lost.
And there you go. And let it be. But Tanjan, have you ever had somebody getting your football, you're lining up right next to somebody, he's just talking a mile a minute, especially between wide receivers and defensive backs. Because I used to like to do that. You tell a dude across the line, you better get some help out there because you're the only person coming over here. The thing, you just keep talking to him the whole game. What you want to do, if he's stupid enough to bite the bait, he will not be as good as he would be if he'd focus on what his job is. So you just keep messing with him until you make him mad. But Jauan was talking about people's parents, from what I understand, and just going too far. I never crossed that kind of line, but you can talk about my mama only so much, and then you get to saying really nasty things, and I'm ready to fight. So I think that's what JJ was doing.
I mean, listen. What happened to? That's why your mama ain't rich as my mama. Now my mama about to take your mama money. How about that? What happened to that? Back and forth, tit for tat. I'm gonna one up on you. Where your daddy at? Where your daddy at? He in your mama house banging her. I mean, it can just something like
it can get on your nerves. You figure the dude was lighten up and stop at some point, but they don't. Right. See, we did it. We got. Let me see you Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Give my best.
Talking to you. I love the Niner Empire. Thanks, fam. Thank y'all. Love y'all. I'm still watching from the back end. And talk to y'all later. I just finished making some nice old tortellini. Wish I could share with you.
Whoa. All right, Josh. It smells good. I can smell it already.
All right. Okay, we'll see y'all soon.
Looking forward to it. Good night.
Night. Bang.
Good night. Smooth coming in right after his queen. Smooth, get in here, man.
Thought you missed me, huh?
Yeah, I did. But so I figured some Fridays you might be up to something. So yeah, good.
Oh man, I was rushing home. You know how the traffic is. You know, shit, everybody trying to get home.
Man, I hate that, especially on a Friday. And if you're like me, I bet you
flying.
are. Can't nobody drive. I always say can't nobody drive.
Oh man, I zipped through traffic, bro. When you got a 6-speed, shit. But
you got 4 on the floor.
I made it. I'm following my wife, John. What's up, baby girl? I love you. You know that. Wilmo representing all day. Dub City. Hey man, yeah. Getting back to Jauan, bro. Check this out. Dumb ass nigga. Dumb as fuck, bro. I hate dumb players.
Oh my God.
Man, let me follow my wife about Jauan. Check this out, bro. He went to the Vikings 2 weeks ago. They give him a tryout. You know, they throwing numbers around. They come back. This motherfucker signed for a 1 year. It's really a 1 year, $8 million. Tell the truth.
I didn't know that.
Look, check this out. The incentives can bring the $13 million.
Damn.
Dumbass thing. The 49ers offer him $17 million.
That's what I thought.
Without incentives.
Oh.
Okay. They finally go reward him. Come on, bruh. You getting 17 without incentives. Everything else being with incentives. You have to meet those numbers, bro.
You're 30 years old. Come on, bro.
They give you 17 a year. Guaranteed 17 a year. You say no to that. The grass is not green on the other side, and it already started before it has even hit the turf. Okay?
Damn.
1 year, $8 million?
Hell, that's
What incentives you going to hit with Jefferson over there?
yeah, and Addison. What are you gonna do?
And Addison, you the third string, bruh. Jefferson be complaining about getting the ball. What you think you'll go get?
Ain't that the truth? And
Crumbs
Addison got to get some too.
Jar, bruh.
That's just Jauan blew that, and I can't believe somebody didn't try to talk to him. And you better take that 17 mil.
Get you a real agent. I'm not getting on his mom. I'm not.
Wait.
But,
Smooth. His mama's his agent?
Yes.
Oh no. I mean, I'm with you. I'm not against moms doing it, but they don't have
The conversation they're having right now, I know it's like, bruh, you gotta get mad at yourself. I'm gonna leave that to family. If it was on the outside with an agent, but it's a very delicate situation, what he's going through. So I love all the moms out there. So I'm just saying, bro, if you go get an agent in this $1 billion business, get you a real agent, bro. You could have got your money or something. And a lot of teams don't like him because of his attitude. A lot of players went to their GM and said, "No, we don't want to do."
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Just stay with the line. It's too late now.
Oh, you're right.
A lot of people don't like me because of my attitude.
A lot of players go to the agents, bro. They got pulled. That's make the big bucks.
Yeah.
Going to the GM. I don't want that nigga. Straight
you know
up.
what? Remember, fam. Jauan's played against a lot of teams around the league, and at least 2 or 3 people left mad as hell after the game.
He crossed the line, man.
Right.
He talking about your kids. He talking about the deceased parents. It goes, bruh. You go and say so much, bruh, but it's a line you can't cross.
You shouldn't.
And game banging and anything. In any kind of business organization, there's a line you don't cross, or you go get your pink slip.
Now he's getting robbed.
He was getting pink slips before he was signed with anybody, bruh. The Vikings, I hope it worked out for him, but bruh, you took a loss, bruh. You could have had 17 million guaranteed a year with no incentives because you already reach all that. The Niners already know what you have, what you can do. The Vikings don't. 1 year. Just like BY, same thing. It's gonna be a 1 year contract, $5 million, $8 million, no more than that. It's approved.
You said BYBA. You know Brandon Ayuk?
I mean, yeah, BA means BA. Yep. Same thing with
Brandon
him.
Ayuk is gonna be
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Ronbo. Smooth.
What's up? What's up, Ellis?
It's E. What's up, champ? Hey, look. So Drew Rosenhaus is actually his agent, and he's supposed to be pretty popular. But he might have been better off having his mama be his agent right about now.
Yeah,
Hey, Smooth, that's right. I did hear Rosenhaus's name mentioned a while back.
Let me tell you about my brother L. But you know what, L? 17, bro. He still wouldn't have got that.
It was 3 years,
that's why I said
45.
he would.
For the
Because
49ers.
see, they already got 2 primary receivers, star receivers. He's the 3rd string. So
he's gonna be
there's no
working
way
part-time.
a slot receiver go get 17 million.
He would have been better off having his mom be his agent because she would have made sure he stayed a Niner. That's what I'm saying.
You're
And
probably
he would
right.
have took that.
What's
that,
up
that
with
17.
that?
That
Yep,
17 him.
it's all conversations in that family house. So I'll be like to be a fly on the wall right about now.
Right. Shout out.
How do you sleep though?
Much love, brother.
I'm
All
laying
right.
up in the bed and I'm thinking to myself, man, I don't know, man. I don't even know if I want to play ball no more, man. They're gonna do me like this. But you did you like
Ellis just
this.
said something. Wait, Ellis just said something. Drew Rosenhaus. Okay, but his mom was a free agent the first 2 contracts. So maybe he did say, mom, let somebody else handle this. But damn, bruh,
I'm
still,
telling you, Lamar Jackson.
it's not even 30. It's not Ronbo. It's really not 13 million. It's really 8. I read it. I read the contract.
And a center package if he can reach it. And I'm playing with JJ and Addison.
And the
What am I
Niners,
doing?
it wasn't going to be incentives. Now the Niners leading the whole league in cap space.
I know, right?
With
Whoa,
70 million.
what we gonna do? Damn.
And check this out. Our defense is already set. The front line, we're going to use some 5-man fronts. We're going to be switching it up. And then again, Raheem, guess what? He's an offensive coordinator too. So he got both sides, both worlds, bro.
And clever.
He knows what the offense is going to throw. So he can rotate players and everything. And getting back to last, before I get ready to leave, last show, you was talking about the receivers. I was talking about Pearsall, and you talking about Kirk and all that. Pearsall and Kirk, they're going to rotate. They're going to rotate them, keep them fresh. They'll go rotate.
And maybe neither one to get hurt.
Yeah, Stribling and Evans. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That boy got hands. And another thing, let me touch on Stribling too. I forgot to tell you about.
Real quick, because we're out of time.
He's his route running.
Yeah.
For his vertical, he's one of the top 5 vertical wide receivers in the draft coming out as wide receiver.
Take that, critics.
He looking good. The boy look good, bruh. He don't drop shit. His hands are strong. Pinpoint the ball, catch away from his body. Not a body catcher. You know what it is? 156 Dub City. My family, Ronbo, the best in the world. Love you, brother.
Love you back.
Wife Tyjon, you already know what it is. Filmo Motown. 115 Dub City. I'm out. I'll let your boy. Next caller up.
Smooth. Got home safe and sound. See you Sunday, fam. 7, 3, 4.
Peace and love.
Hello, 734. 734. Your area code. Where is that? 734. That's not Cali. Hello. Hello. Hello again. I think we had. Did I miss one there? I thought I saw a green flag. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. And a good question too. Wes 1K says, did we get better than the Rams or Hawks? Wes, that is such a good question. Player for player. That's a comparison. Wes, let's look at that. Maybe Sunday. That's a good subject. Guys, do your homework on that. I'm gonna look at the balance between, because you already know all 3 teams. In fact, the NFC West is the balance of power, and the best 3 teams in the NFC are probably in the NFC West. So everybody else has got to deal with all 3 teams. But between the 3 powers of the league, who's the badass? That's a good question. Wes, thanks for the contribution to the question. Who is the best of the NFC West? Jack, is that you at 734? Jack? Okay. Is it Alice? Jack probably passed out. Jack, I think Jack gets up and has a cocktail. Hey,
What's happening?
come
What's
on in,
happening?
fam. Yeah, we just sitting up here contemplating some things, especially our wide receiver room. 'Cause I'm excited about that wide receiver room, fam. Because like
Yeah,
we got starter, backup, and about 4 positions on an offense. Damn, if we, I don't know how many wide receivers are going to keep though. Because I got some guys. You look at like last year, Watkins, and so Watkins shows a lot of promise, right? Cowens. We've been waiting for the Cowens show for how long? Are we going to be able to keep all these kids? It's going to be interesting. Go ahead.
yeah, hell no, we're not gonna be able to. Um, and you look, there's another wide receiver that's from Notre Dame. His name is Will Pauling,
Mm.
and I didn't even know we had him. I just thought it was Grimes, but I was
he's on our
looking
team?
at Will Pauling's
He's
highlights.
UDFA, right?
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
good too, man. No, but look, check him out and watch his highlights and watch how he moves after the ball. He's very slippery, really good movement after the catch. He kind of reminds me of if I could match him up with some. He gives me the Ronnie Bell feel, but not
Dropping the ball.
not the Ronnie Bell that sat the bench who didn't really get his opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get his opportunity. I think he would have, Ronnie would have had, did well, but
Ronnie against the Lambs, Shams. Ronnie,
yeah,
you don't think
he
he got
made
his
one
chance?
mistake though.
I know, but
He
he
only
missed the
made one
ball.
mistake.
He had
Yeah.
a lot of misses, but not all the same game. But he had misses here and there that were hard to understand. If you threw the ball too high, Ronnie wouldn't go get it.
Well, you remember was it that one game or was it in the preseason where he had like over 100 yards receiving or something like
I
that?
remember that game. I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to
Yeah.
complete hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, he just you gotta create and make opportunities for your players, man, to have success. You can't just everybody's not just gonna go out there and just start doing dirt, without really being schemed open or kind of getting worked into the rotation. That's very, less than probably 7 to 10% of players are capable of doing that. You know what I mean?
Where
At
is
that
he
point,
now?
you're on your way to superstar status. Last I checked, he was with Detroit, but they might have cut him. Detroit's worse than everybody anyway.
I mean, you did.
But you see how that works. But no, man, I mean, the wide receiver room could be interesting. That Grimes kid, I was hearing the talks that that he looks good, he looks fast. Grant. Was it Larry and David Lombardi had two different takes on Stribling. Larry was underwhelmed, I guess, by what he saw from Deshaun Stribling. He said he wasn't really standing out, but
today
David Lombardi said that he actually, but David Lombardi said that he looked good, and I watched him on some of the warm-ups, and he looked like he was doing all right. I just think maybe Larry's expectations might have been a little too high for him on day one, but clearly Kalon Black was looking good, and Romello Height was looking real good and moving really fast off the ball. So I'm interested. I think he stays on the edge, and he'll put on maybe a little more weight. But I mean, if he can just maintain his upper body and lower body strength, maybe the weight's not even necessary. He could just be that impactful and strong off the ball and moving so fast that you see tackles get knocked over all the time. You know what I mean? So
because
they might not be able to hold it.
Exactly, because it's not always forced.
Exactly.
It's always out of position. If his feet are in the wrong position, like Mike used to be all the time, then of course that tackle that edge rush is going to mess him up.
I mean, I said Allstott. I meant McGlinchey. McGlinchey
exactly.
with the 2 left feet.
God. But those are the guys like Romello can take advantage of, and they'll know him right away. I mean, I made a mistake. LaMelo, he's from Utah State, according to Tony, right? You seen that clip?
Who? You talking about Romello Height?
Lomu? No. Lomu, offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Oh, Romello used him like a shoehorn. It was terrible. I said, "Oh my God!" And the guy wants clip. He says, "Oh, you don't see Romello in the clip right now. He's on the outside. Now just keep an eye. Watch." Romello went by. It looked like a flash. I couldn't see no body form or nothing, just a flash of white. And Loma never got his feet around, and Romello tore the quarterback up. I said, he's on our team, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Woo,
Yeah.
God.
And he's an older player in the sense that he has a lot of experience. So, a lot of young guys don't know how to use their body properly. They don't see leverages. They're not looking and seeing, different tendencies and weaknesses on the opposition to where they can utilize those to their advantage.
Yeah.
A lot of players don't do that. They just play. They just, okay, here's this guy for me. They're not seasoned yet, but he seemed like he might have some seasoning already on him. And so whatever additions that he can get from being under Coach, Kraseric and just, on that defense with whatever coach, what's his name is going to have going on, Morris is going to have, in store for him. I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, because he's going to know how to use him. Because the one thing about Raheem Morris, he seems to know, he knows how to make a player's strengths work to the whole team's advantage. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Him and Kyle, on both sides of the ball, boy, offense and defense. I can't imagine a conversation between them two, sitting around in the afternoon on a Tuesday or Wednesday, coming up with new schemes and ideas.
Yeah, man. It's either going to be really, really, really great, or it's going to be decent and kind of maybe a little underwhelming. That's what I don't think it's gonna be terrible at all. With Raheem, and hopefully he's kind of evolved in the ways that he knows that maybe he can things that he can do better. He's not just kind of set in his ways. He seems to be one that might be a little more self-assess. You have that self-assessment on the fly kind of stuff, like randomly, like, okay, I'm doing this wrong, I need to change this. Not, I'm going to keep on doing this shit's going to work eventually. I don't see him being that hard-headed. So
stubborn, exactly. Well, fam, we got to go. And
really quick, Ellis, if Will Pauly or Wesley Grimes, who both did not have a quarterback last season, which one you cutting right now?
Man, that's a tough one,
you
dog.
You have to cut one of them right now, or go with one of them. Is it Will Pauly or Wesley Grimes?
I probably would say Pauling, based on what I saw from between him and Grimes. I liked what I saw from Pauling more. However, I didn't take a deep dive into Grimes. I just watched him like I did Pauling, but Pauling's tape just stuck out a lot more. He looked a lot more elusive, and he stays on his feet. And I just kind of like what he was doing. But Grimes got the speed, so I mean, I don't know, man. We'll have to see.
Right.
But at this point right now, I say Pauling.
There you go. All right, fam. I will see.
What about you? Let me know who you like, Jack, when you get on.
He's on now. Jack.
Wait a minute. Ain't you the guy that said we should have got that quarterback that we traded 3 first-round picks for?
This is
you
Jack
fucking
does.
right. you fucking right. And I stand on it.
I shocked him on that night, though, man.
Jack, you ain't right. You have not been right for years.
No, I stand on it. It is what it is. Come see
Trey
me.
Lance, brother. Trey Lance. I'll never forget it. On draft night, Ellis was when I saw y'all. But hey, that's great, man.
But Jack,
I hope it sticks with you. Yeah, I hope it sticks with you to the grave, champ. I stand on mine.
Jack,
all right now.
Jack.
Hey, shout out to Faithful. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet. Shout out Tony Tone. Shout out Donut, Tanisha. Shout out my man Smooth, Frank, Show. Shout out Brian. Shout out to Chad, Nikita. My boy, I believe it's Leroy, Harold, and whoever else, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
They know. They got it. All right, Ellis. Night, fam.
All right, fam.
Jack, you kill me doing that. Come in friendly, and then all of a sudden you come in and with a zinger at the end of the conversation. Jack, you ain't right, man. But
I was speaking facts. I remember when we got Trey Lance, that he was saying that I saw him last year, Ronbo, and this and that, and I picked him before everybody. And I said, and I was joking with her. I said, hey, hey, you ain't Jack, and you was laughing or whatever, but it's all love and game. But I'm just saying, I speak in facts, Ronbo, on this stuff. I got the best percentage rate of hitting the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get the draft right, but I could be wrong too at times.
I know, and the bad thing about it, your track record shows back all the way back to Red and Gold Radio, when the raging fights we used to get into between 3 and 4 people would get out of control, and you'd be in there throwing haymakers. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
But what happens, Ronbo? I'm still here, 11 years strong. And what happens when they debate me, Ronbo, from back? They vanish. There's like a milk carton picture of them. Where they at?
All right, TNT, I'm they used to love to come in and dominate.
Trey from VA. I've been listening on.
I was TNT. Trez and Trey.
No, before TNT,
and they're following.
Me and Trez were headhunting everybody. It was us two that we split off. We tag team. We said, what, you go that way, I'll go this way, and we met in the middle. Where is Trez, by the way?
Trez comes in every now and then. He listens all the time. He comes in every now and then. And if a subject matter, if somebody says the wrong thing, he'll come right in. Remember, because you used to always come in, Trez used to always come in behind you, or was that you behind him?
Yeah, I always say, man, why do you have to put me right behind Trez?
Yeah, that's right. That was what.
Why have you put Trez right after me? Why have you put Trez right after? Because he comes up with that negative stuff at that time, from 2015. During that time, what was going on then with all that.
He's still pissed off about all of that,
from 209, by the way. Swamp Nina, baby, 209, stand up, Modesta to Stockton, let's go. Ain't even Merced can get it. Fresno used to be 209. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Bernard Berrigan, remember him? He's from the 209. You know what I'm saying? We got Colin Kaepernick. We got a lot of low-key guys, Brandon Cooks, the wide receiver. I keep going on, but I'm just saying, between the wide receiver, Deshaun Stribling, Wesley Grimes, Will Pauling, I think we got a really hard decision line ahead, because I seriously feel that time when we drafted Jacob Cowens. Remember when you fell in love with his highlights, Ronbo, when we drafted Jacob Cowens?
I know. So I'm not doing that anymore, because this happens every year. Watkins was a killer last year. Watkins lasted 5 minutes in a preseason game. He hasn't been back since.
Yeah.
That was last year.
But when we got Jacob Cowens, guys, his sizzle route running, you know what I'm saying? It makes people look stupid. What Ayuk does, and does right now, he's a seasoned vet and he's healthy. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Cowens, because he's gonna shock y'all this preseason.
I would love to see that.
You know who I'm more excited about, Ronbo? Is our undrafted free agent Dinkins, who's going to be learning from Kittle.
Yes. I forgot about him.
Dinkins, bro.
He only had, what is the problem? Why wasn't he drafted? What did they say? Because he has everything you need, but there's just that one problem.
And you know what that problem is? Is that he doesn't have a George Kittle to learn from, Ronbo. Now that he's going to be with George motherfucking Kittle, and he has Brock Purdy, oh my God, it's going to be a devastating O-line this year. Watch out, folks, especially if Cruz gets to become a
because
guard.
He likes
taking the draft.
Because he likes to block. So it's not that.
God.
Does he?
We got angry players this year, Ron. We got angry players with like you said, Romello Heights, a la Von Miller, with the most incredible first step that a lot of people have seen.
Romello's ridiculous, though, because I don't know what they did. With that clip I seen, all I seen was a white blur flash by through the camera. And I said, is that the dude? My God, he's quick. And I thought about, did they speed that? No, they wouldn't speed the camera up. Nobody does that. He moves that fast. So it's going to be interesting to see how fast he gets around that corner. Guys like Matthew Stafford, who's like to sit there and toy with the defensive line, he's going to get hurt. Romello ain't that small. What does he go, 250, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. He'll get another 10 pounds in him and still have that speed, elite first step. But sprinkling it off.
First step and still picks up speed as he's shooting through the air.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well,
Kaleon Black,
we'll
folks,
find out.
wasn't thrown to as much. But every time he was thrown to, Ronbo, he caught the ball. Just so you know, he caught the ball.
Who are you talking about now?
And now they're
Are you
throwing
talking
him.
about
I think
Kalen?
he had the most. Yeah. Kaleon Black. So every time they threw to him, Fernandez did. He caught the ball. So they threw a lot to him in this rookie minicamp, and he caught every ball. He's a natural.
And he told people
handicap.
about that.
So,
And when he was a Hoosier, there was no need to throw him the ball. They had premium receivers all over the field.
So there you go, and that's all she wrote. And that's it's early in the morning. Why you gotta wake me up for this stuff, Ronbo?
I know, Jack, because I know you want to get up.
I'm over here sleeping away.
Yeah.
I had to barely start on my black coffee. You got me up for this?
All
right, man. I see how you are.
And gonna get you up again Sunday. Jack, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Get a few couple
man.
out.
Tap it in, man.
All right. Nice.
All right, guys. Listening
Jack.
in, and I love it, man. I love it. Stay excited, man. This Wesley Grimes and Will Pauling. Let's see in the chat, man. Who do you guys like more out of these two guys, man? Because both of them, again, Ronbo, along with Stribling, had no quarterback. So one of these dudes might just turn out to be that next Steve Smith type of, wide receiver.
All right.
Let's check it out.
All right,
Tap
Jack.
it in, baby. Let's get it.
All right. And remember, Jack asked that question, so we're going to sing later on because Jack will come back and remind you whether we forget about it or not. Hey,
ain't you that guy that wanted, what's his name?
Jack, we got to go, man. Jack, you lay down, get some rest before you got to go. All right. Let's get that Hoosier in here. That man named Jamel.
What's up, man?
Jamel, we never get to talk to a supporter and even an alumni member of a school that won a national championship in football. You're royalty, bro. God.
Man, let me tell you, man, that is just an awesome feeling. If you knew the history, you probably knew the history that before we won the national title, Indiana, we were the worst.
You had a great basketball. You always had a great basketball team.
Yeah, always a great basketball team. Football, man, please. So I was there when Antoine Randall was there, and I had a class with him, and we had talent. Antoine was there. Awade Goulier, a defensive end that played with the Bears. I had a class with him, and there was LeBron Williams. You had Craig Osika, who me and him in high school competed against each other in shot put. So I knew him, and there was a couple other players.
Big dude.
Yeah, big dude, tight end for the Chargers at the time. So yeah, man, we had some spots, but never a good winning program. But thank God for Coach Signetti, boy. I tell you.
I know, but that's the thing. When you look at the legendary Saban at Bama, somebody who's that LSU coach that makes people laugh every time he talks? Some of the best coaches in the league were always going where the highest paydays were, and it was a tradition to win. Georgia, LSU, SEC was SEC football, and now Big Ten. People, I'm laughing because Paul Feinbaum is having a little problem bragging like he used to brag about the SEC football. So I said, that the balance of power is shifting. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few years. Rourke is from your school. What Rourke? Curtis Rourke?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Curtis. I didn't know he was a Signetti product. It's funny. I'm like Rumble man, it's phony. Because the thing is, as soon as I heard Kalen Black was from the Hoosiers. Wait a minute. I may have had a knee-jerk reaction. Let me pull that leg back in here. Let me look at that footage one more time. Boom! He's in that hole. He's doing what Bobby Turner likes. He plants that foot. He does not dance in the hole. He is gone. I said, Okay, I might have made a mistake. I'll take him. So I'm looking forward to see what he looks
That's
like.
all. And you know something about the rookie camp? That's all I've been hearing. Stribling. I've been hearing things about Kalen Black. Been hearing things about Carmelo. I mean, Carmelo Height. I've been hearing about our rookie, and they are performing.
Is it Romelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is.
I think Romelo. Yeah. You're right. Romelo.
It's a scary dude, man.
Yeah.
If I'm
you know something that you know something else that I see about the draft, the draft and the undrafted free agents coming in. Speed. As the speed.
Yeah.
Mikal Kamara from Indiana. That defense against speed. I said, man, they know what they're doing now. And now that you look at it, I said, I like it. I like that a lot.
That was
grind.
That's a whole thing the 49ers was thinking about this year. Speed. They even said we were too slow last year, and we were. You know? And for Romelo, the speed he brings alone is already. I don't believe there's anybody in the league right now that could come around that corner at that speed. My Lord, Nick is going to have to fight for some of them sacks. Romelo's going to be there waiting on him. Ooh, God, Jabari, that boy can move. I can't wait to see this.
Me neither. Yeah. What's this other thing I'm hearing about JJ? Now, I heard it was I think Tajon was a Smooth's wife was talking about the he went to Minnesota and he could have stayed at he could stay home and made more actually stayed and made more money, but now he getting less in Minnesota.
See, that's why
I said, man, you
Jamel, because he thought he was worth more. He thought the 49ers were just lowballing him. Oh, y'all go do me like that? I'll go out here and see what I can get. So, okay. John Lynch said, okay, we go ahead. He took too long to come back. Now, if he calls back to San Francisco, Coach, I was just, I might have been out of my mind that day. I want to apologize for my bad judgment. You got a place for me on the now you can't even have that conversation. Because we're fully stacked now. Damn. Right. I like Jauan.
He's in the same position for less money.
Way less.
He's a third. Yeah, he's the third option. He was a third option when we was in San Francisco. Now he's the same option in Minnesota with less money. And you got some more talented wide receivers, right? Jefferson and man.
Oh, he messed up.
Get some catches. He messed up.
Who? 49ers offered him a 3-year contract too. $45 million, I believe, for the 3-year contract. That's 15. You can't do that, right? Okay, go ahead, man. Let us know. What you gonna do? God.
Right, he bet out like that naked dude in New Jack City.
I know. Jamel, we gotta go, fam. Hey, look, I'll be back Sunday. Let's.
Hey, I'm gonna see you Sunday, and I'm gonna get ready because tomorrow my brother coming to get me. We going to see Mortal Kombat.
I never admit to loving that. Enjoy.
Yep.
I'll see you Sunday, fam.
And I'm gonna get ready tomorrow. My brother coming to get me. We going to see
Mortal Kombat! Nice, fam.
Fuck you.
Ian Sharp says Heights and Bosa gonna be good together. Ian, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Who's that on the phone talking to me like that? What? This is what the internet has done. If he was on the street, he wouldn't walk up and say that. That kills me. Hey, Anthony.
He can't hear you.
Anthony. Eric.
What's up, Ronbo?
Eric, it smells like football is in the air. You know.
Hey, how did my boy do? How did my guy do out there
Stribling?
today?
Well, he's mixed reviews. Huh? Who'd you say?
No, Thompson.
Wait.
Positional?
What position does he play?
Central, Connor Thompson.
Did you say Carver? I don't know. I didn't hear anything. Of course, I didn't go over everything that was going on out there in camp today. I just heard about just what I'm talking here. I'm hearing about Stribling. Apparently, he's getting good reviews from Lombardi, but not so much from. You know what? I didn't know reporters were out there today. I'm gonna go read them all and see who says. What you do is you read 4 or 5 reporters and see what's said the most, and you get an idea as to what really happened out there. So we'll find out. But nothing on the offensive lineman.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good season for football. Hopefully, like Connor, I know that he's only they at least till through tomorrow, and then after that, hopefully gonna get to stay longer.
Yeah. I always wonder why they have these kind of workouts. What does a 2-day workout do? I don't know. There's no need of coming out on the field. You could stay inside the facility and just watch clips to learn how to run the damn thing. So I'm thinking, what are we doing for 2 days? I could see if it went from Friday to Tuesday or something like that. You got time to figure things out. If I'm making mistakes out there, how quickly can I learn what we're doing if we're only out there for 2 days? And all these guys out here, I'm not getting much attention. Oh, well, I guess they got it all figured out. But I can't imagine how they do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see when we're playing it. When my Hawks are playing, when you guys are playing, we find that out next week, I guess.
Why next week? What are you guys doing next week?
The schedule comes out.
Oh, May the 14th. And then we're all going to sit around joking about the schedule. We got this game for sure. Well, we might lose this one. This is going to be that year. Yeah. Every team in the division, you just hope that you don't do any less than split. I don't think any team between the Hawks or the Shams and the 49ers, I don't know there's going to be any sweeps. You talk to the Shams fans, they plan on sweeping. But everybody else has better sense. So, we're going to see.
I was looking at some predictions online about the schedule, and there's a way that, I was reading Seattle, they could be playing on Thanksgiving and Christmas or something this year. I definitely hope not.
But players don't care. This is their job. Every year they do this. So you can do turducken when you get home after the game anyway. But if you're on the road, it makes it a little more different. A little more difficult. So I don't know. But that's see, the NBA is really pissed off about that Christmas Day game too, because that used to belong to the NBA. We always had football on Christmas Day. I think that's a recent installment. And I'll tell you something else too, David.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, Eric, the 18-game schedule, they're talking about that more and more. I really don't want that. I really wish they would stop at 17. 16 was good. 17, okay. But 18, now players are going to get hurt, and you're going to take away from the quality of the game because people are going to start mailing games in like the NBA. Although the NBA has made some stipulations now. If you don't play a certain amount of games, you're ineligible to be an all-star. So you know. But hell, these are human beings, guys. Don't. How much more money? And if you're making more money than any organization on the planet, calm down.
Yeah. I don't really. I hope that there's not an 18th game because it'll be interesting if they decide to have an 18th game. Because how many bye weeks are included?
See, that
Is it
hasn't
going to
been
be
discussed.
2?
Yeah.
Is it going to be 1? Yeah.
And when do we play the Super Bowl? In the summer? I mean, I'll see. 17,
Who knows?
That's just crazy. I don't know. I think there's going to be an argument about that. I just hope they don't walk out because you know how football is. The players will go on strike. The owners will lock everybody out. It just gets really strange. We haven't had one in a long time. We're way overdue, too.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
All
hey,
right.
Eric, it was a pleasure.
So,
no, go ahead.
shout out to all my friends here. Hey, can I get a shout out, Ronbo?
Oh, God, yes. My boy Eric, honorary member.
Okay, Eric. Have a good night.
Too.
All right, guys.
Anthony.
What it do? What it do?
Anthony.
What it do, Rambo?
And you know what I like about you? Because, there was we saw some rookies were out there in action today, and there's some things said about them. Stribling I guess he got A's and B's, or maybe C's. So,
Rambo.
Yeah.
Did you see Rometta height? Man.
You have to watch carefully. The boy moves. I mean, Romello ain't playing.
What?
He's got explosion like I've never seen, actually.
I watched the rep when the ball was in between Grayson Holden and Rometta height.
Yeah.
Now, remind you, Holden's supposed to be quick now. By the time Holden took one step, man, Rometta height, if that had been in the back, he would have been in the backfield. In 2 steps. Going out of there.
Height's a freak. You know what? That's why I said him and Nick are great coming off the edge. But Nick's going to see days when Romello is waiting on him already over there to help take the dude down.
Yeah, that boy is so quick. He's long, but his upper body is kind of wide. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's going to be a problem, Rambo.
But
he's gonna be a problem for somebody.
I can't believe he was there for us. We picked him up in what round?
No, we picked him up. We moved back. But this Raheem Morris talk. Bailey went before him. And Bailey used to play the opposite side of. Raheem Morris didn't even know who Bailey was. That goes to show you. Rometta height was the guy.
Yeah.
That was this guy.
You know what? If I'm sitting in the room and I'm watching everybody and I see that blur coming around the corner, whoa, who is that? Run that back again. Is that tape been fixed?
They asked about the other guy on the other side of, and Raheem Morris told us straight, he didn't know. That goes to show you. Rometta height was that guy. Period. Point blank.
We need a guy, and the theme this year was speed anyway. Romello is the definition of speed.
Yeah. And Bailey went ahead of him.
Well,
Bailey went ahead of him.
Yeah. But those are the same people who say the 49ers didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah. Rambo, did you see when they were showed Black? When a woman was talking to him, did you see his arms in his chest?
The dude is man. I mean, can you imagine? I want to see him, McCaffrey, and Mustafa in the weight room at the same time. I bet they'd be just outdoing each other.
Now they talking about him. They bragging about it. I said, no. Y'all had a fit when they picked him. Boy, look. And if you listen to Raheem Morris talk, guess who he sold on, Rambo?
Who was he sold on?
He said Big AC. He said Big AC is CJ West.
Yeah.
He sold on the boy, Rambo.
Hey,
He
I
sold
told
on
you
him.
about CJ West last year. This is gonna be the year.
Yeah,
he got hurt last year.
But you know what, Rambo? Last year, they were rookies.
Yes.
They got used to getting used to the
Speed.
speed of the game.
Yeah.
Now this year right here, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's get it.
Yeah, you mentioned speed of the game, which is pretty funny. You know who will never have to get used to the speed of the game? Romello Height. Romello.
He ready to go now.
You guys better get used to his speed.
He ready to go now, Rambo.
Can't wait till game one. That's going to be funny.
I told you about Stribling.
Yeah.
That boy, he gonna be a problem. See, Dante Willer changed his mind what he said about him.
Yeah,
Dante Willer, they had him on a podcast, and he told Kruger, he said, "I'm a man to admit when I'm wrong." He said, "Stribling is gonna be a problem."
Kruger didn't change his mind.
Admit when I'm wrong.
You know, Kruger said he didn't think it was all that. The Lombardi thought he did a good job.
Dante Winters, he was saying it at first. He said, "Oh man, I can admit when I'm wrong."
Yeah, it's fun to hear guys say that because that doesn't happen often, especially an analyst.
Yeah.
And my uncle's going to say good things about him. Grant Cohn is the guy you want to read. The reason I say that.
Rambo.
Yes.
Rambo.
I'm listening.
John, listen. I don't want to hear nobody else say nothing about Kyle and John. What they did was amazing. Think about it. They got Osa, then they get Grayson Hardison, can resemble, do the same thing Osa or this a voodoo. That means you keep it. That means you can run this defense like this is Raheem Morris talking. He gonna be able to run this without you remember last year we're getting all stupid penalties. They want to get out the field and get in line fast enough. He gonna be able to run this defense without them
doing that.
Be able to keep the same
pace.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah,
that's a real problem in high school too. That's why you should be over that by the time you get to this level. Fam, Anthony, we gotta go, fam. I'm gonna look for you Sunday. Because Anthony, I always love your perspectives, man. let me see you Sunday. Appreciate you, fam.
All right, bro.
Hey. All right, let's go get Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night going, buddy? I know, I can't wait for the schedule, the 14th. That's like a holiday. That'd be awesome. Going live on that date. That'd be awesome.
Hey, what holiday is May the 14th?
No, I said it's like a holiday, the schedule.
Oh,
last year was on the 14th, too.
Yeah, man, and then we can sit around and start bragging about who we know we're going to beat. Michael, you know what, though? This year won't be bragging.
Make sure on Sunday you treat your Mother's Day Sunday, ladies. That's right.
See,
all the guys.
One thing a son will never do is forget his mom. Now, Dad, I've done that on numerous occasions.
I never forget my mother. Nope. Nikita won't forget. No, we don't forget our mothers.
Can't do
because, like you said, you guys, we got to love our mothers. She brought us into this world, man. It's like all the 49er players. All the mothers brought all the 49er players to, this world, to this team.
Unlike the dads, who always, my dad used to always brag about.
There's a lot of deadbeats. There's some dads that are there. There's a lot of deadbeats.
And the threats, right?
And there's a lot of stepdads that step in. There's a lot of stepdads that take in with these NFL players. Look how many NFL players have stepdads that are great, better than their own fathers. Yep. Oh yeah.
Family situations.
And even Greg Cohn drives me nuts. Oh man, Greg Cohn, one of the YouTube live. No, he was saying, at the 40, it was him and this other guy and a bunch of other guys. Oh, if the 49ers don't do good this year, I think the 49ers, cut Purdy or trade him to Tennessee if the other quarterback doesn't go.
No, he didn't. Are you serious, Michael? Did he start that again?
Grab him. I want to grab him by the throat and just slam him, like choke slam him to the table. That's how close I want to get to him.
Well, see,
He
Grant
gets to
knows
my
you
blood.
get
Like he's
he
him and I
does
want.
that
Oh yeah.
for
Yeah,
your
stupid.
reaction. Yeah, don't get
Oh, I'm
mad.
gonna choke slam him.
He loves
I
it.
choke him to the table like SummerSlam. Oh, he's just stupid. He's got an IQ of a peanut. Him and Rudy
Now, wait a
make a
minute.
great couple.
Wait. No, Grant's a little smarter than Rudy now. Rudy is.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
But not as
a
much.
lot.
Not as much.
Because Rudy is, God, why?
Yeah, no, Rudy acts like a 2-year-old on a phone crying. Wait. Shut the fuck up, Rudy.
But Rudy's been
Be
quiet
a
for
man,
over
be
a
a
week.
father. Don't be a little kid.
Michael, have you seen him?
But no, I mean,
he's been quiet for a week.
I don't know what he's doing. You put him in his own place, Ronbo. You did what you had to do, and I'm glad you did it. You shut the rat down. That's what you got to do. Put him down.
I can thank you guys because we got on the phone.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
felt
Thank you too, Ronbo,
disrespected.
because you're the one that you're the one that did the phone. I couldn't slam the phone because to me, I slammed the phone right when first see his name. I slam it right away when I see his name pop up. Hit the wrong button, finger slip, hang up, finger slip.
God, he got beat up.
Yeah, but no, I was surprised with JJ going to Minnesota for a low price. What a good luck. You got three good receivers in Minnesota now. He's number 3, but you got 2 other good guys. You got to watch out, Ronbo. They can be a sleeper for a wild card too.
He's only going to be there one
Minnesota.
year. Yeah, he's not going to stay.
Yeah, but they could be a sleeper. They could make the playoffs. The Vikings. You got to watch.
Vikings. No, they should have made it last 2 years. McCarthy's the
yep.
quarterback. Wait. Who's their quarterback?
No, they got the guy from Arizona. Cardinals.
Oh, I forgot
Speedy
about
Gonzalez.
Yeah,
They got him.
Mr. Games.
And then
not
Rodgers is
football
going back to
games.
Pittsburgh. And then Rodgers is going back to Pittsburgh.
Hey,
now
is he-
Arizona has no quarterback.
Wait.
The other guy's crying about it.
Wait. Did Aaron Rodgers? Did you hear Rodgers going back to?
He's going to go back to Pittsburgh. He's going to go back to Pittsburgh.
When did you hear that?
It was on ESPN. It was on all over the place. And he
So
said something.
it is true.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because
He's better
Tony
off
thought
saying that. I mean,
he might be on his way to Arizona.
well, maybe he looked at it and said, "You know what? Pittsburgh's got a better team than Arizona."
Do they?
Well, they
Look
got
at that.
McCarthy. They got the good coach. They got the former Green Bay Packer coach. The
True.
Steelers. You got to think of
But
that.
if
you got to look at them.
Look at the Cardinals lineup. See, as 49er fans, we all need to look at what they've
Watch
done.
the Cardinals. You wait. I don't know if it's this year. They're gonna. I wonder who will be the next quarterback that would go play for Arizona. Which veteran? Who's out there?
They picked
I'm
up a
afraid of
youngster,
Mac
but I don't
Jones.
know
That's
why.
what I'm afraid of.
He's not special.
Yeah, I'm afraid of Mac Jones after this year. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh.
I want to keep that kid because we got Rourke. Yes, you watch Arizona because you got to watch Arizona.
Hey,
remember Darnold? He went to Seattle.
Jones,
Maybe
but you're
Arizona
right.
might grab Mac Jones.
No, we might lose Mac Jones
Yep, you gotta watch
mid-season because somebody's quarterback's going to get hurt, and they'll offer the 49ers something for
Offer
Mac.
a first rounder or for something. They'll do something.
Well, that's what it might
Arizona will
take.
be desperate. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm worried about. We got a good quarterback, number 2. And now if Rourke goes to QB2 and he does great somehow, that's what I worry about because you don't know with this kid, this Canadian kid.
Is Rourke
Canadian
Canadian?
boy.
Is he Canadian?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? He's going to be competing.
That's what I worry
with Martinez,
right?
Because we're not carrying 4
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
I think Rourke's going to be QB3. Martinez will be gone. I think Rourke will be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we're going to keep Rourke. I mean, I think we'll keep Rourke.
Well, that's a rough
That kid's
world.
built. He's like an ox. Remember, he's an Indiana boy, just like Mendoza. We got 2. You got Indiana.
I know,
running back
right?
from Indiana.
It's going to be the
And then we
quarterback
got some other guy from
factory.
Indiana. Ronbo,
Yeah.
we got a free agent from Indiana. Some guy that we picked up after the draft. So we're building a little Indiana in our squad. We'll get more people coming out.
Hey, don't we
Bring
have
him
2
on.
more people from Indiana? We've got Kalen.
Yeah, we got a free agent guy we picked up after the draft.
Oh, the tight end, right?
And-
What? Tight end.
No, tight end's from Penn State.
The edge rusher. The edge rusher.
Yes. And I'm hoping to see Ellis's stepson make the team for Jacksonville. I'm praying for that kid.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'll
you
be
know,
happy.
would have been great if he could have been
Oh,
a
I'll
49er.
be happy, Ellis.
We got to go, Michael.
And thanks for getting the kid. And Ellis, thanks for getting the kid a shout out. I'm her dad too, but it's okay if you forget me. It's okay. I love you guys.
Are you feeling slighted?
It's all right. The kid needs the love because,
Shout out to
daddy
the
little
kid.
girl.
And you too, Michael. We
I
got to
will,
go.
yeah.
I'll see
All right,
you
Ramos,
Sunday.
do Sunday, yeah.
right.
And happy Mother's Day to all the ladies in the chat. And guys, please treat your mom good for Mother's Day. I know Ronbo will. He's going to treat his Grammy good.
I know. I just
But I'll
realized
see you on
Sunday. I don't
Sunday
know
and
if
Mother's Day.
Well, yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's the
Lady
problem,
evenings,
Ronbo. You got to
moms
take
will
your
be
mom
okay.
out to dinner, Ronbo.
There you go.
You got to take your mom out to dinner.
All
You got
right.
to treat her good. Yeah, you got.
So
Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right, Michael.
Yeah, you,
Well,
all right, Ronbo,
I don't know
then,
when I'm going to see you now.
You
All right. Have a good night,
message
fam.
us on X. Nice to, buddy. Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
All right. You'll see you on next. All right. Hey, Steven.
Put me in, coach. Put me in. All right. So check this out, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I finally figured out why Romello Height was on the 49ers radar. Raheem Morris is not afraid to rush. And me and my homie we were talking about it for a cool minute. And I was like, Raheem Morris as the coach is not afraid to he's not afraid to blitz, is what I should say.
He'll blitz
the way it's looking like, and I'll be honest with you, because we still have Eric Kendricks, we got Dre Greenlaw, we have Romello Height, we have Fred Warner, we have arguably possibly one of the better D linemen out of the draft. What's his name? Hinton, I believe.
Oh yeah. Kalen.
Yeah, so he's
yeah.
The guy's a cannonball. I can't wait to see what he does. Now,
I love the
Grace Halton, that's his name. Grayson Halton. Sorry.
Grayson, that's right.
So yeah, no, the reason why I think that they picked up Romello Height and let D Winters walk is simply because they might actually do Raheem Morris might masquerade as a 4-3, but really it'll be a 3-3. You know what I mean? You have an interior linebacker playing the front line, and then you have two speedy linebackers in the backfield. Because let's be honest, Fred Warner can cover ground. So can Eric Kendricks. We saw what he did when he came in. Obviously,
Steven,
the reason why D Winters got beat out was because
Eric Kendricks is gone.
No, he's not. Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think he signed with anybody.
The 49ers didn't sign him for anything more than a 1 year deal. So he didn't. He's out looking for a job. I would have liked to keep him too. I was kind of bothered myself. Yeah, Kendricks is gone. As soon as Dre came back, that was it for Kendricks.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, shit. Well, there goes that theory. 'Cause I was thinking that you know Eric Kendricks, Fred Warner, and Dre would be nice as a 3-3. You know, you have Michael Williams, Nick Bosa, and Grayson Halton on the front lines with a interior linebacker rushing in. And Romello Height, the reason why they picked him is because he's leaner. He's able to get in through that A gap and B gap, which is what you want.
Quickly.
And Grayson Halton isn't the tallest D lineman, but he is stocky and he is small enough to get in through that. Yeah, he's definitely interior. I mean, I don't know. Well, there goes my theory. My theory went right out the window. Damn it! I thought they kept him for 2 years.
That kid we drafted last year as a linebacker, extremely athletic. So if you're talking speed. What's his name? Something Norman. Anyway, I think they're going to bring him up to speed this year. So if you're looking for incorporating these packages on the defensive line, I think they have an idea of how they're going to do that already and who's going to be involved.
Are you talking about Nick Martin?
Nick, yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I like Nick Martin.
Last year in that preseason game, I didn't know what number he was, who that was, but on every down, when the other team was getting up out the dirt, Nick Martin was getting up out of the pile or walking away from it. I said, who was that? Is that the kid we just drafted? Okay.
Yep, he's 5'11", 221.
And quick. He's 221? That's it?
Yeah, he's 221. And he's the runt out of the bunch, which is crazy because you got Dre who's 6 foot, you have Fred who's 6'3", you have I can't remember if we kept Luke Gifford. I think he walked.
No, Gifford's on the practice squad.
So he's 6'3" as well.
I like him.
Garrett Wallow, who we signed, I believe, this year.
Wait a minute, I liked him too.
Yeah,
they all came in at the end of the season because everybody else was hurt. And there was as you say, Kendricks and the two guys that I've never seen before in my life. And they were out there. Who are those guys? Let's put them up the practice squad.
We also still have Jalen Graham, too. Let's not forget about him.
No? I think Jalen Graham's gone, too.
So, yeah.
No, Jalen's gone. Yeah, he was on the practice squad.
I
don't know if he made. Yeah, he's on the practice squad now.
I don't think so. No, I think he got cut.
They cut bait. Yeah, with a lot of people.
And a lot of it doesn't even make the
Martin will
news.
develop
A lot
into a
of
solid linebacker too. I think they got plans for Martin. Martin's he's too athletic.
But in terms of defense, it's going to be. I'm still going to stand true to it though. I think what's going to happen is they're going to do a 3-3, but make it look like a 4-3. So make it have like interior linebacker kind of stay on the front line with Nick and whoever else, like Mike Hill and anybody else that's with him. And then you have two linebackers. You have what's his name, Upton Stout, Diamond Lenore, and then Malik Mustafa. And I believe I'm missing one more player that could probably play spy. So
you got to keep a run stopper.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting because, I mean, we're already, according to a lot of sports analysts, not Matt Mayoka because we all know he's got that team bias, but a lot of other sports analysts around media.
What are you saying? Matt lies?
They're saying that this team might actually take a Super Bowl this year.
I'm saying.
I mean,
they're picking everybody but us. I'm saying, does anybody? What we got more?
No, it's starting to. The theory of the Niners is floating around that. Yeah, they actually got a better draft and undraft free agency than any other team in the NFL. Almost close second, if not first, close second to what the Browns did, because the Browns fortified everything.
But Jeremiah,
they're already getting ready to hand Myles Garrett Defensive Player of the Year again.
I know.
They're like, okay, well, all you did was just help him
Understandable.
out. So now,
God, he's a machine.
So I mean, you can't beat that guy. But they're already talking about the Niners having the best draft in the NFL so far. And before they were saying that like, oh no, why would they do this? But then you look at it, we have nobody from 2019, Ronbo. Jauan Jennings is gone, Debo's gone, and Brandon Ayuk is technically gone. We have nobody
in so many areas. We got to go, Steven. Good stuff. By the way, Daniel Jeremiah thinks are one of the last in the league as far as the draft, but that's neither here nor there. Forget Daniel. See, for value, he said.
Yeah.
All right, Steven. I'll see you Sunday. Always good stuff from you.
All right,
All right. Night, fam.
I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo. You have a good night.
You too. And I'm saying Sunday, but I'm thinking I'm out of line. Guys, you know what? We probably should do moms on Sunday. Hey, Buzzini. The great one.
Ronbo, it's me.
I know.
The great one.
Yes, indeed.
How's it going, guys? How's it going, Nine of Faithful?
It's going great, man, because you know
Ronbo's
everybody...
just checking in.
Go ahead.
No, I said it's a Friday night.
Yeah.
Before Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Working hard. Always working hard.
I know.
What's going on, nasty little sea chicken? Congratulations. I'm all right. Talking 49 football. But I'm coming for your ass next year.
Is that a Seahawks fan walking by?
Yeah, that's a dirty little sea chicken fan. That game's going to get him some chicken. Let him know it's going to be hell of a next year, Ronbo. I blame myself now in the paper because I went to the game week 1, myself and my daughters and my youngest daughter, Ronbo, that you seen. Posted with me.
Oh, you had them lovely little grandbabies with you, did you? Oh, they're special.
Yeah, I have my daughters with me. She's never seen the 49ers lose a game ever in Seattle or in the Bay. And we went to week 1, and of course, we won that game.
And you guys might be
good luck. And I said every time I don't go to the Seahawks game, we lose. I will not miss the game next year, faithful, in Seattle or the Bay. So I'm blaming myself. I'm blaming myself.
And we are too, because we didn't know this.
Yeah, because we won week 1. When I started the season up there, we beat them little sea chickens week 1.
I know.
But you know what?
Tonga's picking that catch.
Yeah, they ain't going to be no problem. We're going to get them. We're going to get them. We're going to get them.
And you know who wants them? Man, fam, the 49ers must want. Both the Seahawks and the Shams gave the 49ers a belt whooping. So we got it. I know everybody on that team was with that team last year is looking forward to them 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. We're looking forward to them. And Ronbo, like they said with the draft, I'm gonna continue to reiterate. I am excited about this draft. I told you guys because I think we got something cooking on that O-line, and I think that O-line is gonna be the surprise. I mean, we've all cried about the O-line, including me. But I think that O-line is going to be something special. And I don't know if McKivitz might start at right tackle. I don't think so. I'm hoping the rookie take his job.
You think he'll be up to speed by then? He's got some things
he
to
can
learn.
be up to speed. Yeah, and hey, you know what? It'll be beautiful. Imagine that. Imagine
you still got Brindle in the middle, though, fam. Because I'm looking, I got Bob Jones and Trent Williams on the left, Brindle in the middle, and I don't know. They don't say anything but good things about him.
We shall see. We shall see. And we still got Pony.
No, I'm not worried about Pooney. And he was hurt last year, and he was decent.
Yeah.
He wasn't Pooney good, but he was decent. Now he'll be back to Pooney good. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be all right.
See, it's all about
we're
who
gonna
gets
be
hurt.
all right, Ronbo. That's it. But you know what? I think the football gods owe us one.
2
and I
or
think
3.
we're gonna be healthy. And I think, like everybody's saying, this is our year. We got to do it this year. This is our year.
It is. How you go? You got Hall of Fame written all over that whole roster, and we can't win. How come?
This is our year. You know what's gonna make it sweet?
What?
We'll get Dallas in the NFC Championship and beat them, and we'll get an 0-4 in the Super Bowl and beat them. We'll get Cincinnati again in LA. That'll be nice.
But you know what I'd rather see, though, fam? I want to see the Shams and the 49ers and FCCG and the Shams send them home and whoop that ass in their house. Because, there's Rudy running around talking about, yeah, we come to beat your ass in your own house for the Super Bowl because you guys, man, look, don't start. And then they got ran out by the Hawks. Nobody's seen the Hawks coming. I did, though.
Nobody's seen them
from that week 1. That game you saw, I said, you know what?
Yeah.
That's going to change, y'all. That Hawks team is going to get better. I knew they were going to get better. I didn't know how much better. But they had all the tools.
Yeah. They did. But you know what? They let their running back go. They let their OC go, and it's gonna be all right. They got a little. They got a little luck. The real Sam's got to show up sooner or later. I'm not a believer in Sam. I am. The real Sam got to show up.
Don't hold your breath. People have been talking about Sam Darnold for 3 years, and that game he lost against Detroit when he was with Minnesota, that was his coming out party. We ain't seen that since. So
yeah, Ronbo, that's it. I just wanted to check in on a Friday night.
Hey, appreciate you,
before
fam.
Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day all the mothers of the world, Ronbo. Shout out to you, shout out to production, and I'm gonna be checking back in after Mother's Day, Ronbo.
And we'll be looking forward to that too. All right, fam.
All right.
Have a great weekend. And hug your mama for me, too. All right, fam. Night. The more I think about it, fam, you know what? We should probably... I used to get in trouble for this. People used to talk about, hey, man, Ronbo, man, the wife's pissed off. What? This is like Mom's Day. So I'm thinking maybe we should get together Monday night. Okay, we'll see. Does Boz bring up the finish line? Okay. So, fam, I think we better wait till Monday night. Yeah, it'd be disrespectful, all right? Because I don't want you to neglect your mom, all right? Wife, you got a family, something. Give it to him, all right? I'll see him Monday night. I forgot about Sundays. I knew I would remember when I had to, but still. Give your mom a hug for me too, wifey, whoever the case is. Mama's Day coming up.